Hi, today's book talk that I'm doing is a story called My Lucky Day. It's written by Keiko Kaza, and it's actually a story I got to read to my IFE students last week in their kindergarten class. The story is geared for grades K through 2. We did this book as a read aloud. The students in my class, the reading level is a little too hard for them, so they were not able to read this on their own. But it's a comedy folklore book, and we actually got to do a lot of fun things with the book, things that we never actually did before, which I'll show you in just a minute. But a little about our book. It's a 2006 Monarch Award recipient, and with Monarch Awards, it gives awards to books that encourage students to think critically and to evaluate the characters. So again, 2006 winner. Yay! And a little about the book. We have two main characters. We have the pig and the fox. Now, when the story was introduced on the first page, we have the fox. Now, in comes a knock at the door, and the fox is like, who could that be? Well, it was lonely little pig. At least we thought. There's the pig, looking scared. And he didn't think he was going to the fox's house. He thought he was looking for rabbit. So lo and behold, the pig was scared. Or was he? That's what I first asked the students. Was pig scared? Most of them said yes, because the fox might eat him. So as we go on, the fox is ready to put pig in the oven. It's putting him in the frying pan. But the pig stops the fox. Why did he stop the fox? Because you can't cook a dirty pig. So the pig suggested that the fox gives him a bath. So that held up the time of when the pig was going to get eaten. Next, in goes the pig in the pan again. But what does the pig do? He stops the fox. And he tells the fox, you can't cook a skinny little pig like me. I think you should fatten me up. So the fox cooked a big dinner for the pig. Then off to the frying pan he went, but one more time the pig stopped him. He told him that the pig's meat was all tight, and that maybe the fox should massage him for some tender, juicy meat. So the fox did. But in the process of massaging the pig up and down, this happened. The fox got tired and he fell behind. He fell behind the chair. So I stopped the students at this point and I sent them back to their seats. And by doing this, I asked them to predict what's going to happen with the fox and with the pig. Is the pig going to get eaten by the fox? Is the fox ever going to wake up? So I had the students predict, and I had them draw a picture. Julian, hopefully you could see this, he said, I think they are going to be best friends, and I think the fox is a fool. And there's his picture. And then we have Andrew. He thinks the fox is going to eat the pig. So after we were done making our predictions and drawing our pictures, we came back to the the carpeted floor, if I could talk right, and we finished the rest of the book. All the students loved the ending because the pig, let's get to the page, got away. And then as we continued reading, we heard the cliffhanger. It was a plan the entire time. So the pig tricked the fox. And it wasn't the first time. He already tricked a coyote and he was on to the bear and the wolf's house. The students really liked this book because it wasn't a traditional problem solution. They didn't expect the pig to be the trickster, They thought the fox was going to eat the pig the entire time, and they were wrong. We revisited the book the next day in class, read it again, and we had students refresh those students who were absent what happened and what the pig did. So first I introduced them to a graphic organizer. The teacher told me they don't really use graphic organizers in class, so I wanted to bring this idea to them because try something new. I wasn't sure if they were going to get it, but they did. So we did a ice cream cone. So we put the title of the book, and then we had 3 scoops of ice cream, and we wrote down the 3 ways the pig tricked the fox. We have giving him a bath, he tricked him into making dinner for him, and the pig tricked the fox into giving him a massage. So it's one way to introduce 3 different ideas into how the pig tricked the fox. And then we ended the story with a story map. Here, I instructed the students to draw a picture of what happened in the beginning of the story, the middle of the story, and at the end of the story. We had some all-stars. Andrew was an all-star. He got his pictures right on. We also have Christian, who was another all-star. I thought the story was really good for students. They laughed throughout the entire book. They were engaged in discussion throughout the entire book, both days, which I introduced books to the students 2 days back to back, and some of them got bored relatively quick, but with this book, they were all so engaged. They were talking about the book, what happened, how the pig was funny with their friend sitting next to them. So it was just a really fun book for the kids. I got to do a lot more than just have them writing in their journal, which were typically we read a story and then we write about it. This way they got to write in their journal. They got to use a graphic organizer like the ice cream cone. They got to do a story map, and they also got to predict, which the predictions, no 2 students had the same prediction or the same picture, so they all got to use their creativity into this book, and they all got to share their ideas with their peers, which was really cool to see them do, kind of bounce ideas back and forth as we discussed the book and discussed their predictions. I love the book so much I actually went out and bought it myself for my own library when I do hopefully get a job soon. So, just a really good book. Again, My Lucky Day by Keiko Kaza. Thanks.